Yes, hello everyone. So thank you for inviting me. So I and my wife loves Taiwan. Yeah, my name is Hiroshi Shibata. My account name or GitHub and Twitter are in alphabetical for characters HSBT. Yeah, please follow me. I came from Tokyo. This place is Matsue. So this city is the birthplace of Ruby and Mets. So we call it Matsue. I'm one of the organizers in Raise Girls Japan. And I'm a member of Asakusa RV. Asakusa RV is the most active meetup group in Japan. We are talking about Ruby every Tuesday. If you arrive Tokyo at Tuesday, please mention to Matsuda-san or me. We will pick to you for our meetup. I talked many topics in Ruby conference around the Asia Pacific region. When I heard about Raise Pacific, I was very excited and decided to go it. I think we need to communication with Ruby and Rails together in Pacific region. So I'm a Ruby committer. I prevent that Ruby break Rails and our application every day. Sometimes I fix Ruby and fix Rails and fix Ruby gems and more. I'm a commit bit collector. I'm maintaining to these gems and applications, Ruby and Ruby gems like Arlog, Psych, Sick, Ruby build, and etc. This list is my work in Ruby 2.2. It's not only to write the code of Ruby. I'm improving to developer productivity and programming experience with Ruby and Rails. I prepared web and build servers for Ruby committer and Ruby users. This is website of Ruby languages. So in this place, Fanito is there. Yeah, he is translation to English, English to Chinese. Thank you so much. This is issue tracker and to Ruby. This is fastest document searcher, Ruby documentation. This is a distributed package site of Ruby. So I'll introduce the companies that support Ruby. Heroku and IIJ has provided website of RubyLang.org. I'm offering CDN to Fastly with RubyLang.org. So you can download Ruby's packages to Fast outside Japan via Fastly. Global Sign provided wildcard certificate to us. Thanks to Heroku, thanks Richard, IIJ, Fastly, Global Sign, thank you. This is Ruby CI. Ruby CI is build Ruby every commit. We covered code quality with Major Linux and BSD and Windows. Ruby CI is supported by Ruby Association and Microsoft. Ruby Association was founded to further development of the programming language Ruby. Microsoft provides Azure platform for building Ruby binaries. Thank you so Ruby Association and Microsoft. And it's the last. So it's server monitoring dashboard of RubyLang.org. I watch server status with this dashboard. This monitoring tool is named Mackerel. Mackerel is developed by Hatena. Hatena is a web service company in Japan and provide free plan for us. So I'm working in GMO Paperboard. We provide server hosting, blog service, shopping mall service, etc. We have a lot of web service. Our company has continued to go from Web 2.0. We provide hosting service and domain registration service. It's the first category. Next category is e-commerce service. This service named Suzuri. Suzuri allows you to create your own t-shirts with your original illustration or photos. Last category is CGM services. We are running photo sharing service named 30 Days Album. This service concept is private photo sharing. So this service built by Rails. Our company consisted of independent divisions. The service department can make their strategy on themselves. Advantage of our organization is that they can tune to their category. Our company are growing now. My colleague number get too close to 300 people now. Well, do you know the word law of Conway? The system architecture has evolved around the way of organization. Each system is unrelated each others. Some service uses PHP, some service uses PHP and MySQL 4. Some service uses Ruby and PHP and MySQL 5. As a result, also our system are same company. Knowledge of programming may not be shared. I'm at developer productivity team on company. Example for upgrading to framework and develop to open source software and building to analysis platform, etc. I have a lot of work. Our team support to each divisions in company. We had to migrate to language and framework. As a result, it's preferable to use the same language and the same framework and the same version of database. It can scale the technology and the productivity in our company. I will describe why was adopted Rails and Ruby. Why do we choose Ruby? We have three major reasons to choose Ruby. First one is testing. Second one is environment for development of service. Last one is many reference translated or written in Japanese. Ruby has very substantial libraries for the unit test, BDD testing, and end-to-end testing when compared to other languages. For example, you can test behavior of targeting class with unit test tools. Ruby core bundles test unit and me-test for you. In Rails, you can use RSpec and active server test case, which is an extension of the me-test. In other words, the code written in Ruby can be tested with Ruby. It's a big advantage. There is also gem very powerful that capability in Ruby. Applications that are not in Rails or lack application can be tested using Capybara mechanisms. Our company are written tests using Capybara and Ruby for PHP applications. I will introduce another library called Power Asset to you. Power Asset is assertion library of Ruby. Mr. Tsujimoto, who are one of Ruby committer, port to Ruby from Groovy. It is GitHub k-tsj powersat. Please look. The powersat, it is a simple syntax, passing the block to assertion as shown in the figure on this. It determines true or false. It's a simple syntax. However, powersat vary assertion results greatly when you got file results. As at the bottom on this figure, you can see the result of each method, inspect each method, string and tree and enumerate an array and array class. It is the major pattern of programmers when you fix failed test code. It fails after running the test first. What's not good? You can put the debug code to investigate. For example, you will put fly or p methods into your test code or production code. Then rerun test with debug code. You can find the cause of test fail. You can make sure that you fix the code if you find the cause of when run the code. Well, if test failed at the 5 step, you must repeat the inspection again. This iteration will be repeated until test is fixed. If you use parsat, you can see inspect the result of code when run test. You need to put debug code will no longer. This is a very large effect. We will relieve from painful task of switching to editor and console and running tests. So I created called me-test parsat that it can be used active test case of Rails. Please use who are interested. So our company uses this gems. It's so very useful. Now let's talk about the second reason why we use Ruby. Ruby is easy to prepare development environment that anyone can use. We use Mac and Homebrew and Ruby build and RVM. It's very easy to ask because I'm their maintenance. This is last reason. Because Ruby was born in Japan. We can get many books of Ruby and Rails written in Japanese. So many books we have. Well, I will introduce why we use Rails. These are 3 large reasons. First one is that become modern architecture. Second one is possible to use a good culture of OSS. Last one is that it has a better admin application. The first, we can enforce modern architecture using the Rails. For example, it is possible that our beta system will continuously upgraded the version of Ruby and Rails. For my information, please look at my slide of RubyConf Taiwan and red.rubyconf in speaker deck. It is overview. Our old Rails applications have been used Ruby 1.8 and Rails 2.0. Therefore, this version have no security fix. And it does not give benefit from Ruby's performance improvement. I did the upgrade of Ruby and Rails in this procedure for 2 years. After upgrade, this service can be received benefit from latest version of Ruby and Rails. The second example, how to transition into modern architecture, modern middleware from old middleware. Our system uses the Kyo Tycoon. Kyo Tycoon is Memcache D compatible session storage. It has dual master function. It's synchronizing each other. We need to dual master function at that time. And our system uses the passenger, so I tired shell shock yesterday. But session client named Dari not supported Kyo Tycoon. Dari is default session client on Rails 4. And the biggest problem in this Kyo Tycoon is slower than MySQL. It's caused by dual master mechanism. In addition, the binary protocol of the Dari do not correspond to Kyo Tycoon. It was necessary to stop the Kyoto icon for us to use Rails 4. I replaced Kyoto icon to pure memcached. I solved all problems for upgrading Rails 4. It looks like wasted work, but the architecture of the 4 system is refined by switch to memcached. And we can improve performance too. I introduce second benefit of using Rails. It is necessary to be close good OSS way. Our company are creating service in each division. They develop only themselves. Ecosystem of Rails need to run and contribute gems around the Rails. We need to fix there sometimes. This is my progress of Waymock. Mites changed the namespace at version 5. If you use active server test case and test helper libraries like Waymock on Rails 4, probably Mites broke these helpers. I fixed these namespace problem, a lot of them. And sometimes I need to fix something that Ruby and Rails directly. This is example of incompatible changes on Ruby 2.2. Class var have foo equal foo methods, arguments. Var methods called foo methods. Var methods does not call the foo methods. Foo equal foo. Ruby 2.2 returns nil in var methods. It is not assignment same name of default value. I found these changes break Rails 4, but it already fixed Rails 4.1 by Aaron Patterson. Should be commit that doesn't use Rails. It's two important things. Sometimes Ruby break Rails. I and Matsuda-san evaluate Rails with Ruby trunk every day, and will fix broken points. In this way, it can make a big benefit that you can directly control your technologies. That the last thing is that you can use admin integration with Rails. What's admin? We call admin that applications can be 3 things. First one is customer support. Second one is confirmation of payment and refund. Third one is browser UI instead of Rails console. Please remember the role of Conway again here. Why we need 3 requirements? Our organization background is affected. In our organization, customer support and developer has become different team. Therefore, we must customer support and director can operate service separately from developers. Applications that it separated from developers are not maintained by often. It is that we cannot improve quality of customer support. We found that Rails has ability to enclosing another Rails applications. By using this function, it became possible to include admin application into Rails application. Therefore, we have 3 ways. The first method is a way to make specifying namespace inside the Rails. It would be created as a feature of Rails applications. The good thing about this method, admin is integrated with Rails. You can deploy and test that very easy. On the other hand, application code and admin code is tightly coupled together. Admin code tends to be complex. Another way is to use Rails engine. You can customize the Rails admin gem and active admin gem. It's major way. And we can develop there from scratch. The good thing about this method is that it can be separated from Rails application. Also, they work as Rails engine deploy is also very easy. Bad point, it cannot share model from Rails application. We must be format to module for test. Last method, we make admin application completely different application. It is not affected as the Rails applications, but they are separate from development cycle that become applications that are not maintained. There are notifications. Even if you are using Ruby and Rails, there are no silver bullets for sustainable growth. I'll show you what we are working towards the next 10 years while using the Ruby and Rails. We were able to increase the productivity using Rails. But if you have no action, like our refactoring, you look Rails like Java, Rails like PHP. We are sharing knowledge of this book every week in our companies. Crafting Rails for Applications is the best book that describes Rails internal. We also read metaprogramming in Ruby too. This book describes active record internal. These books is recommended for become a senior developer. We use workflow like GitHub's one. Master branch is always to our development, deployment, and ongoing test states. All of the code is reviewed by others. As much as possible, we are collecting information to one place across the team. For example, this is IRC room of some service. We integrate all of the alert and monitoring message to it. Customer contact notification and GitHub issue created and Nagios alert, etc. We have the daily work in cooperation to using Puppet and New Relic and Mooney and Nagios and etc. We use a lot of monitoring tools. Let's survive the next 10 years while continuing our better programming experience using Rails and Ruby. So Ruby and Rails saves your business and your programming experience. That's all. Thanks.